about to get into it live. Be sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, Ask Blue Jay, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Days. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it.
What it do? Your favorite cousin Young Jock checking in. And right now you're tuned into the Blueprint Live with my favorite MzMetchi, all right? Hey, man, you know what it is. Keep doing what you're doing and keep it right here. Chill.
Yo, what's happening? Oh, it's your boy, $2 Fabo, Bankhead Fabo. Oh, hey, man, check this out. I want y'all to tune in right now to the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi. And I want you to tune in every Thursday at 6:30 Central Time.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Gary P, the DJ of Boot Camp Radio. You're tuned in right now to Blueprint Live with MzMetchi. Let's go.
Hey, y'all. Happy Thursday. I'm going to start it off with some good vibes real quick. This is Brown Skin by Corey Ito, okay? Y'all, this is my jam for real. I'm in love with your brown skin, brown skin. I'm in love with your brown skin, brown skin. I'm in love with you. So in love with you. Let's just vibe real quick. Grab your drinks. I ain't seen y'all. It's been 2 weeks. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Hey, Lauren. Arts by Lauren B is in the building. Random Thoughts is in the building. Hey, girl. Y'all let me know if y'all feeling this, because this is like currently, this is on my playlist right now. It makes me wanna. Y'all make sure y'all drop those businesses too. Anybody that's tuning in. Dance Tracy, hey. Brown skin, I'm in love with your brown skin. Brown skin, I'm in love with your brown skin. Brown skin. Lauren, yes, I love it, girl. It's a whole vibe. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with your brown skin, brown skin. So in love with your brown skin, your brown skin. Y'all, that's my jam, okay? So look, that's what's on my playlist right now. That is Mr. Corey Etha, okay? And that was Brown Skin. It's available on all platforms. Happy Thursday, y'all. Welcome back for another week of the Blueprint Live. Last week, I got to tell y'all straight up, I had a ball. Do you hear me? I had a ball for real. And I want to get into it. I'm going to, jump a little bit more into it as far as with my hate it and love it. Just want to let you know that if you're looking to advertise with the Blueprint Media Company and the MzMetchi brand, please visit the bpmediaco.com for more information. I have packages that are on there that's suitable for any budget. And, also, if you would like to be a sponsor for the Blueprint Live, you can also visit the bpmediaco.com for more information on that. If you haven't already and you're tuning in, of course, you got to share the Blueprint Live up every week. But if you haven't already, make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company on Facebook and at Instagram and Twitter at the BP Media Co. Okay. And you can also visit the bpmediaco.com or MzMetchi.com if you're interested in purchasing lavish looks gear, or if you'd like to be a guest on my platform. Okay. So make sure you go ahead and get in tune with that. Also, if you're tuning in with me, this is about you all. Y'all know the premise of the Blueprint Live is to promote artists, entrepreneurs, and small businesses. So if you are tuning in, make sure that you drop those businesses in the comments. I make it a point every week that anyone that comes and that comments, I also have listeners that join me on other podcasting platforms where the show is aired after I do it live, that they, they'll connect with me and say, hey, here's my business. You said shout it out. So drop those businesses in the comments. You never know who wants to connect with you or needs what you have to offer as far as in your business. So, hey, I'm here to help. Drop those businesses, y'all. I'm here to promote you. Okay, period. Before I go any further, I have to thank my amazing sponsors. So shout out to Tax Strategy, okay? As you all know, we're closing out 2021 very soon. So, make sure that you got your stuff in order. Do what you need to do now while we're in the fourth quarter to prepare for the upcoming tax year. If you're looking for some guidance, make sure that you follow Tax Strategy on Facebook and on Instagram at _Tax Strategy, okay? They've got all of the tips. Like when I tell you she's been dropping so much knowledge, shout out to Erica. She's been dropping so much knowledge that has been helpful for me, even as someone that has filed, my taxes as far as personally and for my business. She's still dropping those nuggets that's really helping me to kind of fine tune what I've got going on. So you all make sure that you check them out. Shout out to Fire Infusions, okay, our sponsor. Y'all know that's hubby, okay? So y'all make sure y'all go and follow his page. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it going. And last but not least, Black Dollar Days, okay? Black Dollar Days, the next one is going to be in January of 2022. Shout out to Faye Porter. She is the founder of the Black Dollar Days initiative. She is coming up with some different concepts, really looking to connect with other Black businesses and also get businesses registered so that you know who to shop with during the financial protest days, okay? So look out for more. Make sure that you're following them on Facebook and visit theblackdollardays.com if you are interested in registering your business and being a part of the next Black Dollar Days, okay? Last week, we had my bro, Dos Lotto, on the show from he's one half of the group Chai's Up, and he is also the co-host of Real Talking Jeans. So if you all tuned in, make sure that you are following Dos. That's my brother. That is my brother from another mother. So y'all make sure y'all do that. And follow his co-host, Crystal Marshall. She has her business Right to Success. So she's helping you with resumes, editing, all of those different services that you need. They are dope. And their show, Real Talking Jeans, and their group is thebomb.com, y'all. I'm not even joking. So tonight, there was this debate, y'all. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a preview. But before I do that, let me get in these comments real quick, which I talk about. Yes, Art with Lauren B and Random Thoughts. You all make sure that you go and follow them. Random Thoughts is having another pop-up on December 11th of this year, okay? So if you are a vendor and you're looking to vend, or if you are a consumer that is ready to purchase, make sure that you reach out to Lauren. She is the co-founder for Random Thoughts. Her and Jamisha will have all of the information that you all need. As you all remember, they were guests on the show when we were preparing for their first pop-up as the really like the branching out for their business. So you all make sure that you go and follow them. Lauren is near and dear to my heart, y'all. Remember when I told y'all that I had like COVID and I'm like, my friend looked out for me? That was Lauren. And I didn't want to put her on the spot, but she's here always supporting. I love her. I love you, girl. So yes, you all make sure you support Random Thoughts and get in. It's enough money for everybody. Okay. Speaking of which, tonight's topic. So it was something I found really interesting. And I think that you all are going to find that when we get into the topic tonight, that you'll be surprised at my reply. So the debate was, and I actually saw this on the Shade Room. So you got to give credit where credit is due. So it was a tweet by this guy, It's BizKit. He said, when your friend hires someone else to do exactly what you do for a living. And of course, there was a series of red flags. Then a gentleman chimed behind him and said, when they happily pay someone else to do what they expect you to do for free. Okay. First off, so tonight's topic, I want to know a little bit about how you all feel as far as that's concerned. And I really want to kind of get into like the who's, what, when, where, hows of how this particular debate even came up. So I thought it was pretty interesting. We talking about it tonight. Okay. Hate it and love it. So the love it. Y'all, I had an incredible time in New Orleans. You shared with you all on the last show that I was going. We went to celebrate my one of my girlfriends. It was her birthday. So shout out to all the Scorpios in my life. I am literally surrounded by Scorpios. What the hell is so many of you guys? What let's see, 9 months. Okay. Y'all derived from Valentine's Day. Y'all are Valentine's Day babies. I see y'all. I see y'all Scorpios. I see it. So we went and she said, thanks for taking care of my niece. Oh, of course. Of course. I love her. No problem. Yes. So yeah. I see all of the Scorpios. I see all the Valentine's Day babies. I see y'all. Needless to say, we had a good time. Had a very good time celebrating. And I really love the city. It was very, rich in culture and just, oh my gosh, it was amazing. And then we even had an opportunity to go on Frenchman Avenue. So you all make sure if you're looking for a little bit more of the local experience, make sure you all go and visit with that. But I just loved everything about it. I ate my ass off. I ate so much good stuff. Oh. Okay, I don't know if anybody that's tuning in with me, Auntie Tracy said in that order, sis. Yes, Auntie. She said Scorpio in the house. Yes, all the Scorpios is in the house. Yes, they are, Auntie Tracy. So, so down there, the only thing that, I was warned about, like right when we got there was like, it's got New Orleans, Bourbon Street has a distinct smell. And it smells like piss. If you're from the Chicagoland area, if you've ever been on Lower Wacker Drive on a hot summer day, that's what Bourbon Street smells like. But the vibe is so good. And it's just so it's so fun. You just be like, man, I don't even smell it anymore. But I made sure that I wore closed-toe shoes. I would not recommend wearing a flip-flop or anything like that down in the New Orleans area. That's a little bit much. That's a little bit much. So definitely had a great time. I would totally say, yes, Auntie Tracy, it smells like pee, girl. Yes, it does. Okay. It smells like a little piss. Not judging though. But no, it was a really, really great time. It was really nice to get with our friends. It had been a while. We actually hadn't vacationed or gone out and did anything since 2019. So it was great. Even my husband dressed up for Halloween. I was like, okay, husband, I see you looking all good. Okay. Auntie Tracy said girls trip. Yes, the girls trip was fun. We had the guys with us, but they made it spicy, so it was fun. One thing though that I hated that I saw was like, ladies, I'm gonna say this and I say it with love, okay? And as a person that can't wear a heel, I can't judge. But if you know that you are going out for the longest party of your life, because there was mornings that we 3, 4 not getting in because we're partying down on Bourbon Street or in Frenchman, please stop wearing the heels if you're going to look like Bambi at the end of the night. I'm going to say it again. For the Bambis. Y'all, they was down there. They was drunk, trying to walk in these heels, feet just shaking. I'm like, oh, little Bambi been finna fall in front of Fat Tuesdays. Stop. Take the heels off. They have an amazing shoe that's out. They even got it at your Walmarts and, Payless or wherever you shop for shoes. But they're the little shoes that can roll up and they're like in a little bag. And you can slip them in there. Now, walking in those down on Bourbon Street, you might have stepped in some piss. You might have. That might be your predicament. However, I just was like, that was my hated it. I was like, ooh, they look like they struggling. I want to get in my shoes. Shit, I'm like, you look uncomfortable. So yeah, that's definitely the hated it. My second one is going to be, have you all been keeping up with the Kyle Rittenhouse trial? If you all don't remember, he was the one that shot at those protesters, and now they're saying in the case, you can't call them victims and all of this other cockamamie ass shit. I don't know. It's been a little bit annoying to watch. We've seen several publicized cases and things of that sort. And this one is just a little bit underwhelming and disappointing. So that's definitely my second hated. Make sure, we got to keep up with different things like this to just kind of see just how far the justice system is willing to go for the bullshit. Okay. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. We certainly don't want anyone getting upset. So I'll leave it at that. I'm going to take a really quick break. When I come back, I've got tonight's What Would You Do? And this one I don't think is going to disappoint. So we'll be right back.
Tax season is among us. Make sure that you get with the pros at Tax Strategy to help you limit your tax liability and help you get back the maximum refund that you and your family deserve. Visit www.yourtaxstrategy.info for more information on setting up an appointment and getting the ball rolling on your taxes this year. Let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Shop MzMetchi's exclusive sunglasses collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, at MzMetchi.com/shop. You won't be disappointed. Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions.
Okay, so tonight's What Would You Do? Listen in, everyone. First off, if you don't do nothing else, I need you to go ahead and grab you a drink. It could be juice, water, wine, whatever, beer, scotch, whatever you into. This one I thought was like pretty funny, but there are some double standards as far as this one is concerned. So let me warn you. Let me take my sip before I read. All right. I don't know. This one weird, y'all. Okay. All right. Let me stop playing. So my wife asked me if she could have a girlfriend. I'll start that back for the people that didn't hear it in the back. So my wife asked me if she could have a girlfriend. And immediately I was thinking, man, this woman is tripping. So I said, sure, as long as I can have relations with her or I get a girlfriend too. She then got mad and told me, never mind, because she doesn't want me to have another woman. I always knew my wife found women attractive, but never knew she was interested in that way. Was I wrong for including myself? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, if you want to play that game, then what's yours is mine. I never was serious about it because I believe in the value and morals of marriage. But by asking her and her reaction, it kind of blew me away. What do you think? What would you do? My problem with... Okay, so look, y'all know that I've said this on the show time and time again. I'm married. I feel that people are responsible within their marriage and within their covenant to make it whatever it is that they want to be. Okay. Something that's super important is making sure that within whatever covenant or relationship you build with your spouse, that both parties are on the same page. You know, if you've listened to any of the other What Would You Do's or like some of the commentary, like even from when Tia Chanel was on the show, dolls, when we've been able to have the male perspective on things, communication is really the big thing, right? So it's just like coming out and really just being like, yeah, I want a girlfriend or whatever the case is. Like, I don't know. It's just brash from both sides. Let me jump in these comments really quick. Lauren's first thing was seek counseling. Yes. Yes. LOL, OMG. Yes, Auntie Tracy, that's my reaction as well. She said, I know, right? It's the communication. So, and then this is the thing. You also know who it is that you married. So if you knew that you married her and she had these types of, feelings towards the same sex, what people don't recognize is that when you get married, whatever it is that you had going on before the marriage, whether it be an insecurity, whether it's, a skill that you had, or, just something that you were doing, that doesn't change the wedding, the ring, the moving in together. None of that changes those things, because it's like, if that is inherently who you are, it's a part of who you are. You get what I'm saying? So if he knew that it's like, she liked to, let's go, little kitty cat. She was on that. Those feelings don't just automatically go away because it's like, I made you my wife. Da, 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 da. Granted, you make a certain covenant, but it seems like that she's trying to really revisit it. As Tracy said, why would you need another? Yeah, I mean, that's really where I'm at. My whole thing is that if you don't want to have a monogamous marriage, which in my opinion, and I'll say this, I don't care if it offends anybody else. As far as my definition of marriage, it's just me and you. I feel like that when you invite other people into your situation, you are kind of chipping away a little bit at that foundation that you built, especially if you all aren't emotionally and mentally able to handle that. So, but people that want to be with multiple people, you can't link up with somebody that wants a monogamous marriage. It's never going to work, because somebody is going to end up feeling slighted in the situation. And 9 times out of 10 is going to be the person that decided to take you as their one and only. And you one of many. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a little bit weird to me. And I feel like that with this, he was saying, although he was never serious, I think that he probably should open up and say, hey, your comments or your reaction to this, it was a little bit more explosive and aggressive than what I had imagined. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. Lauren said, absolutely, you are mine and I am yours. Nobody else. I agree. I'm just like, why even lock me down? Leave me where I stand so that I can go ahead and, maybe find someone that's into the same thing that I am. And it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with her being bisexual. I'm never saying that. There's nothing wrong with her being bisexual. There's nothing wrong with her being attractive and being more fluent within her sexuality. But if you've made a covenant with your husband who has openly expressed that it's just me and you, no one else, you can't come in afterwards and change the game up. That's not how any of that works, in my opinion. And I feel like that it leaves the room that if the conversation, if it goes and he's looking at her with a side eye and she looking at him with a side eye and nobody communicates, that's a problem. That's a problem. Auntie Tracy said that can turn badly quickly. I agree. And especially he's saying, oh, I want to sleep with her too. Come on. Okay. Now look, I have, I went off to college, all that other stuff. I know of several situations where there were a couple and they decided to bring in a third person. Okay. And this is not just exclusive to heterosexual couples that I've, seen this situation amongst, groups of people that I know. But baby, when they bring that third person in and both of y'all sexing on them, detrimental. I have seen bitches fight each other. Okay. I call them bitches out of love. Out of love, of course. Y'all know we speaking from a good place. But when I tell you they was getting down, I'm not trying to invite that type of energy in my situation, baby. We either gonna be exclusive or we not. You get what I'm saying? And the only reason why I say that there's a disconnect is that it seems like that they went into it with 2 different sets of expectations. Or maybe she felt like, oh, we've been together, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna change his mind. He's gonna be okay with this. No. It wasn't gonna. The premise of y'all marriage wasn't gonna change. Lauren said she might cheat on him. Ding, ding, ding. Might. I feel like that if she then already brought up the fact that she want a girlfriend, so you just want to jump full into a girlfriend, you don't want to try to go to the club and scout a bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't, because she said she would go home, but y'all don't. Oh, okay. You just said a girlfriend. That tell me that she probably done already did some things. But we can't say that because we don't know that situation. We don't know that definitively. So I will keep that to myself. But that's what it points to. You ain't just coming back just asking for no whole extra person in your relationship without having to get to know somebody first. I'm pretty sure he would have said, yeah, I'm with it, and not said the extra stuff that pissed her off. She probably would have already had somebody that was lined up, ready, in position, just like in pool. Lined all the balls up. Poop. Now we finna go through. It's a problem. It's a problem. I don't know. It's, as Tracy said, right? Threesome, LOL. Really, maybe it's time to go your separate ways. Yeah, I agree. And it's not a bad thing. Like my whole thing is that when a relationship ends, if you really love that person and y'all really have been through some things, you know what I'm saying, whatever, it could be amicable, you know. Like I've already told Anthony, I'm like, it's a couple different things that if you do it to me, I'm gonna act like I don't know you. You feel what I'm saying? He know what it is. He shared his, hey, I'll cut you off. That's a red flag, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like he shared those things with me. I've shared it with him. So everybody knows what their breaking point is. You know what I'm saying? But my man not finna come to me talking about he want a girlfriend. What? Okay. So we calling this, you know, we finna call the lawyers or because if you bold enough to come to me with that, we have disconnected in such a way that I don't even know you anymore. I don't know. That's just me. Lauren put up the red flags. Yes. Flag, flag, flag. You get a 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 flag. Red flag central. I agree, Lauren. Yes. And Auntie Tracy said, love never dies for some, therefore no hard feelings. Right. Like, it's just like we can separate amicably. Like, hey, girl, you want to go and you want to be with, you know, you want to explore different things with women. That's not something that I'm personally with, but I love you for being honest about what your needs, wants, and desires were. And I let you go in peace. Allow him to go find someone that wants to be monogamous with him. That's not laying with him but thinking about somebody else. Because I'm sorry, that's what would cut me up. Like, you talking about you need a whole nother person? And I'm right here actively in your life. I don't know. That's what I would do. Communication is the key to a lot of different things. Disputes, whether it be with a friend, a romantic partner, a family member, a coworker, or whatever. If you can really have those honest conversations, that's really all that matters. So in this situation, if he, you know, is really going through this with his wife and asked for a girlfriend and then get mad because he said he wanted to fiddle a little bit too, there's a disconnect. Y'all need to close the gap. And quickly, I might add. Okay? Okay? Auntie Tracy said farewell with a smiley face. Agreed. Agreed. That was a really, really, really good what would you do? My goodness, they playing. I got what's happening, what's up coming up.
Time to get into what's happening and what's up in these streets. Let's get it.
So y'all know now that Halloween over, it's the holidays, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Let it snow. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, so look, with the holidays coming up, you all know that it's that special time of the year where they have thought out our good friend and beloved Mariah Carey. I love Mariah Carey. I will not allow any bad comments on this live about Miss Mariah Carey, okay? She's coming out this Christmas. She's got a special treat for all of us, okay? Apple Plus, they have decided to bring back another round of a new special for Mariah's Christmas, The Magic Continues. This will be the second special that is featured, like on the platform. And our girl Mariah Carey is going to be on there. And yes, everyone acknowledges that they, had that video going. It was bad audio and all that other stuff. But we gotta still give props to a legend when props is due, okay? Your Christmas wouldn't be the same if All I Want for Christmas was not on your playlist. And if it was not being played at your workplace 96 and a half times, okay? Your holiday wouldn't be the same. I dare y'all to say something else. Tracy said, speak soft and down low. Absolutely. Chanel said, we only want snow on Christmas Day. Yeah. Only snow on Christmas Day. For real. After I done gone to Pete's and got my stuff. But no, I thought that was super exciting that, she was doing that. And like I said, look, we got to keep our legends. We got to keep them uplifted and keep them employed, goddammit. So it's Apple Plus. Shout out to y'all for making our holidays and our spirits brighter, okay? That's what's happening in the news right now. If you are a Real Housewife of Atlanta fan, Nene Leakes recently reported that she is willing to come back to the show to wrap up on some unfinished business. And I felt like her exit from the show, because I'm an avid watcher for the Housewives. I'd even be watching Salt Lake City. Don't judge me, judge your people. Judge your people. Don't judge me. But I do watch it. So, Nene is saying that she's going to come back. As if you are watching, you all know that Portia's not coming back. She got her own spinoff on the channel as well. But Nene, she left abruptly. She just recently lost her husband, Greg Leaks, which was personally, he was one of my favorite house husbands. Okay. Very, very sad. And there's been like a lot of different things that's been said on there. It's like she was mad with Cynthia because she didn't come to the services. Baby, it's a lot on there that needs to be discussed. So I would not mind having Miss Nene Leaks back, okay? Because without her, it wouldn't have been no them, okay? And that's that on that. I said what I said, okay? Something that seems to be a continued issue within the Chicagoland retail industry. There was another incident. A dozen thieves stole more than $150,000 of merchandise, including purses, fine goods, and luxury things, from Northbrook Mall, which Northbrook Mall had actually experienced a robbery of the same, caliber just a few weeks ago. If you're familiar, the Northbrook Mall is located on the north side of the Chicagoland area. Y'all, they breaking into these stores and stealing purses and shit. Like, I need a drink. What's going on? What's going on? Lauren said, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it just seems to keep popping up. And, we know that like with the riots and the different things that happen, when they were breaking into the businesses and stuff, like I work on Michigan Ave, and they were definitely like, they tore them stores up. Anybody that works in the downtown area, y'all saw how they did them stores. And then came back and was trying to sell YSL bags for $100. I'm like, baby, you don't even know what you have in your possession. You trying to sell a YSL bag that can easily go from $5,000 for $100. You're a damn fool. And if you watching the show and you was one of the little rioters and the protesters, and you call yourself breaking up in the stores and you was trying to sell the shit for the low, shame on you. Lauren said, how does this happen? Girl. And then Lauren said, an inside job. Exactly. That was the first thing I said when I read the stories. Both the one that happened from a few weeks ago, as well as the one that just happened, at Northbrook Mall this week. I'm like, y'all not just walking out with $150,000 worth of merchandise. That's not what's happening and what's up in the street. Somebody gave y'all some intel. It's like on Squid Games. If y'all watch Squid Games, I ain't gonna ruin it for y'all, but there was definitely a little bit of a whistleblower. Okay. And that's exactly what's going on in them stores. They not just stealing that shit just off GP and just getting away with it. Anyway. Auntie Tracy said, what's the name of it? Oh, no. Lauren said it's got to be. Sorry about that. And Auntie Tracy said, what's the name of it? What you mean? What you mean? Put in the comments what you mean so I can answer your question, Auntie Tracy, because I'm not sure if you mean like what's the store. The Northbrook Mall, that's the mall that it happened at. So that's an inside job. I'm sorry. The last thing, this last story was really, when I read it, it was near and dear to me. So before I go any further, I was out last week. I told you guys I was out of town, but it made 10 years, y'all, for, the anniversary of my mom passing, and that's always really near and dear to me. Typically, I really struggle with it. And, this time I had a little bit of a relief and just kind of like being away and kind of living in the moment. So when I read this story, I literally it brought me to tears. And we're not going to go there tonight. But as you all know, cancer is a big thing as far as within our community. And I mentioned my mom because those that don't know, although I've shared it, my mom passed from complications with colorectal cancer. So this particular one really struck home for me. So let me give you all some information because it may be useful for you, for a family member or someone that you love or care for. So here it is. As you all know, cancer is expected to become the leading cause of death in the U.S. this year. But a new breakthrough blood test developed by the Mayo Clinic is reportedly able to spot more than 50 different types of cancer early on. Galleri, the new multi-cancer early detection test, was created by a California-based healthcare company, Grail, which is also in partnership with the Mayo Clinic. The test can detect the different types of cancer through a simple blood draw. Right now, the test must be ordered by a healthcare provider. If the Galleri test is approved by the provider, they'll schedule the draw, but insurance doesn't cover it. The current cost of the test is $949 retail. The results are ready about 2 weeks after the blood draw. Now, the current test that they have to screen for cancer, it only covers 5 different types of cancer. So like I said, with our family, when we found out my mom's diagnosis, we had never really heard of any other instances as far as with colorectal cancer within the family. So of course it was extremely concerned. Like when I tell you, my mom was a nurse. So, and she worked med surg. So for any of my healthcare professionals out there, you will know and understand, like she checked, we did our breast exam. Okay, put your hand on your back, right after your period. If y'all know what it is, y'all know what it is. We screened as much as we could. But unfortunately, she had a silent type of cancer where it was just like that shit crept up. And, unfortunately, it did damage in a very short amount of time. So literally, when I read this story, I was just like, man, I'm just like, God bless the people that created this. You know what I'm saying? I hope that there's not laws or different things within the government that will block something from helping the development of this, and then also helping to get it out to more people. Of course, when I read it, I was a little bit worried, right? Because like I said, the cancer screening that's out right now only covers 5 different types. Okay. So it works a little bit similar where you get the blood drawn and they're able to tell you. I actually had the test conducted the year that I turned 30. To screen and do different things like that. And, when I saw it, I was just like, man, I wonder, like, insurance doesn't cover it. I wonder, like, if big pharma, you know what I'm saying, will like really have a problem with something where it's just like, you're going to be able to help people stop some shit from manifesting before it actually manifests. You get what I'm saying? So this was great, and it was a breakthrough. And it's just like, I know personally, like with my mom, with her having been a healthcare professional, if she was here, she would be like, that shit is dope. So shout out to Galleri, the Mayo Clinic, and the company Grill that partnered with them to create this test. And you know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing is we go spend $1,000 on fucking iPhones and stuff like that. Excuse me, I didn't mean to drop an F-bomb. I apologize. However, it's very, very serious to me. So me personally, I would like to wait a little bit to see if it's something that at least my insurance will pick up, or so, we work these corporate jobs and all this other stuff. See if they'll pick it up for you. You get what I'm saying? Like get this screening if it's something that you can do, and it's able to detect over 50 different types of cancer. And if you are a Black person and you watching this, at least somebody that's had cancer. You don't even have to be Black. Everybody has encountered somebody that knew somebody that had it. So if we can do what we can within our communities to prevent that, this is something that's available now. It's $949. You spend that on some whole other stuff. Do it for your health, okay? Auntie Tracy said that's what's up. Yeah, Auntie Tracy, I'm gonna actually send you the story when I log off, but I want to get it personally. Yeah, Lauren said I want to get it. That's an investment that I'm willing to make, because like I said, my mom had a cancer that was it was something, none of us had literally heard of that within our family lineage. And we don't know some of our older relatives and, people that were kind of around before health really advanced. We don't know if they may have been dealing with things too, but it certainly helps for early detection. Okay. And I even have my friend Chanel that's tuning in. She also, she is also within the healthcare field. You all make sure y'all check her out. If you've got someone that's dealing with different things, like her institute deals with rectal health. And I just think that it's so dope. It's not something that you hear all the time. So if you know someone, you know, if you got some questions, you got some different things going on, she is the plug as far as that's concerned. So didn't want to take it down too deep. You know, it's still great news. This is great news. Great news for something that heavily affects a lot of different communities. So I had to share that with y'all. What a great way to close out what's happening, what's up. Okay. Okay, I got this quick topic real quick. Got the quick topic real quick.
Now it's time for the Blueprint Live's topic of the day. Let's get into it.
Okay, so look. This one I told y'all. Hold on, let me get in the comments what y'all talking about. Chanel said, great info. Thanks for sharing about that new blood test. Of course, girl. Of course. And like I said, y'all, this is my friend. Chanel, this is my friend. Y'all make sure that y'all go. And like I said, check her out. You know, where she works, she's able to provide, you know, you with some different connections as far as if you are dealing with things. And like I said, Chanel, you let me know. I think I got it right, but I know she can help you as far as with some things and some different resources. And she knows some awesome doctors, y'all. They are so great, where they can help you out if you're looking for some information related to rectal health. Yes. Hey, my friend. Hey, my love. I love you, girl. We got a date coming up. And Tracy said it is, and I want it to. Yes, y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to that blood test. Okay. Okay. So the topic of the night, like I said, I ain't even gonna hold y'all too long, but I did want to get your opinion on this because, like I told you, I saw it with what was it? I'm trying to make it big because I actually want to put it on the screen for you guys. So hold on, give me just a moment. I'm gonna share my screen so that we can read it along with one another. Yes, let's go with this one. Let me see. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this together. I'm having a hard time. Okay, let's go ahead and share this. Let's add it to the screen. Okay, so, oh, yeah, I got the wrong topic up there. See, y'all better catch these bloopers. Shit. Okay. So the debate is that when your friend hires someone else to do exactly what you do for a living. Woo! And then this guy Martello replied, when they happily pay someone to do it, but expect you to do it for free. So I was seeing a lot of different like opposing views on it. First off, this is my opinion, and I'm gonna share it, but I want you guys to drop your opinion in the box. Your friends and family are not obligated to support your business, okay? I know that a lot of the times as entrepreneurs, it can be a little bit, you know, it can be a little bit hurtful. You'd be like, damn, they bought this from woo, woo, woo. And I'm not going to sit here as an entrepreneur and lie and tell y'all that I have never, you know, felt that very, very early on within my business. However, I learned very quickly that I'm just like, look, you got to get you to where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I'm saying, find other people outside of your immediate circle. That is not your target audience. So if I have a friend that decides to hire someone else to do exactly something that I do, I've learned not to take it personally. However, the second comment was, you know, with him, when they happily pay someone else to do it, but expect you to do it for free. Boundaries are one of the biggest things that you have to learn within your business, right? You have to learn how to basically like not let people run over you. I did a lot of bartering. I did a lot of things where I was just like, this ain't really where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I took a little bit more of the L than anything. So you learn that it's like, okay, if you've seen this person, not that you have to be clocking anybody's pockets or clocking their move, but if you see that they're willing to pay for this particular service, don't you dare do anything for free if you are asked or if you are kind of backdoored in. Because some of the comments that I saw related to this particular debate was, you know, the person that they hired will flake on them and then they'll ask you to do it and not want to pay you. You get what I'm saying? You decide your value and your worth and what you will accept and what you won't accept, right? I mean, I'm saying, let me get in these comments real quick. This is great. Auntie Tracy and Chanel, thanks. I want to get that info. Yes, Auntie Tracy, you know Chanel, that's my girl. She said, no problem. Let me know how I can help. And then let's see. Chanel said, friends or family shouldn't be asking for discounts or looking for free service, but do have the right to shop and buy wherever. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, Chanel, that is the exact point. No one owes you their business. People that go and they make their money, they are not obligated to buy from you. But you are not obligated to do a free service or discount anything that they were going to end up paying somebody else for anyway. So you have to decide what it is that is worth it to you and your worth. You know what I'm saying? In order to be like, well, you know what? No, hell no, I can't do it for free. Because hold on, let me take this off screen for 2 seconds. Hell no, I ain't doing it for free. That's the energy that I'm bringing. Hell no. What? Especially now, this is the thing. True tea. Let me tell y'all. I have had it happen where somebody was paid to do a service. Through someone that I know. I can't say a friend. We'll call them an acquaintance. And when that person didn't come through because I had those qualifications, and it was during my time of event planning. Okay, it was during my time of event planning, and I can say there was a lot of people that I felt like I worked with, and they asked me for my services, but they didn't respect the fact that I needed payment. I've shared with you all some instances. I still got some massage and some body concerts. I still got some shit that I need to collect on, but you chop some shit up as an L. But they literally wanted me to step in and do all of that, and I'm just like, well, hey, I don't mind helping, but where are the dollars? Where's the dollars? Something. I can understand if you didn't already pay, your deposit's gone, you might not have the full thing. But damn, you just don't want you don't want to pay me at all? No, I'm gonna have to sit this one out. I'll help out as minimally as I can. But it's just like this. You don't have to accept nobody treating you like that or not wanting to pay you. Like, you don't have to accept it just because y'all family or friends. Auntie Tracy said if that person cares for you, they will respect your boundaries. I agree. Yes, I think everybody is in agreement. Chanel said, well said, MzMetchi. Hey, sis, I'm just saying, ain't nobody obligated to do nothing. We do the things that we do out of love. And Auntie Tracy said, have sense to ask what I owe you. Yeah. I don't know. Like what you owe me, the same shit you was going to pay for that person that just basically curbed your ass. That's pretty much what it is. But I don't know, y'all. I had to share that. There were so many different opposing views as far as that was concerned. And I was just really like, nobody is obligated to do anything. I'm thankful for every person that logs on and that shares my live, that supports me, that buys from Lavish Looks, that has advertised with me, that has all of my sponsors, anyone that's gotten voiceover services. I appreciate everyone. Every single person. But I also understand that them being a consumer, they have no obligation to me. None. These are the people that I love the nearest and dearest. And I can't be mad if you go and rock another pair of shades somewhere. I can't be mad if you make an appearance on a neighboring show from friends and people that I love or that I like. I can't be mad at those things. That just makes no sense. It's not a red flag. Your business insecurities are showing. And we've all had them before, but face your demons. That's all I can say about it. I don't know. That was my thoughts. Clearly, I think everybody is just kind of in agreement. I think the overall consensus is that you, as a consumer, you're not obligated to purchase with a certain thing unless you have a signed agreement or you've made some type of obligation. And you also don't have to do shit for free. And you do not have to be anybody's rebound business or anything if you don't want to be. Set the standards. Make people rise to the occasion. You don't have to be that person. When I was in event coordinating, I definitely had a lot of people that did that. Like, oh, well, shit, this person didn't show up. Why don't you fill in and why don't you do this? No, I'm good. I have plans or I have something. Or if I was at a place where I can do it and they were able to meet me with the pay and the amenities and the things that I needed to successfully do my job, I would do it if that's what I felt like doing. But in no way would either of us obligated to do anything for one another. I don't know. Auntie Tracy said, if you take your ass to a store, do you pay with friendship? I wish I could. Girl, I go in Pete's Fresh Market right now and tear it up. I even get a whole Angelica's caramel cake. Y'all know that shit be like $40. I'll buy the whole thing and just be like this. Here's my friendship card. Here's my family card. She said, or family cash, get out of here. Yes, get out of here. That is like the main thing. So, y'all, great topic for tonight. Like, great topic. So, you know, it's time. I'm coming to a close.
Thank you so much for all of my listeners for tuning in. And now it's time for the quote of the night.
It's time for the quote of the night. All right. This one. Hold on. Let me get in these comments really quick before I give it to y'all. Hold on. She said, cause you play too much. Bye, Tracy. Okay. Tonight's quote of the night. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Tiptoe if you must, but take the step. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Tiptoe if you must, but take the step. If you are sitting with something on your heart and on your spirit and you just like this, I need to move. And you're waiting for all of the different things to fall into place and all the different chips or whatever the case is, just go for it. Take some type of leap. Take a tiptoe. Take a foot. Take a mile. Take however much you need to take, but take the opportunity. Take the step to do what you need to do to get yourself to the next level. It could be your health journey. It could be your career journey. It could be your relationship. It could be being a parent, a better friend, whatever it is that you feel like you need to do. And it's just time for you to take that step. Take the step. It could really, really be life-changing. And, you know, I know for me, there were a lot of little tiptoes that I did over things because I was afraid to just full on, just walk, arms just swinging in the air. It was something that I was afraid to do. But I'm so thankful that even in those little steps, you know, I learned, I'm like, okay, you're getting somewhere. You're doing what you need to do. And that was just something that I saw and I really wanted to share it with you all to just encourage you that whatever it is that you're waiting to take that step on, make sure that you go ahead and do it. We're in the fourth quarter of 2021. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like shit hasn't been great since probably like 2019, as far as just like within the world, hell, sports, everything you can think of. There's been different adversities that we've had to face during this time. And it's been very eye-opening on a number of levels. So I just want you all to just continue to stay encouraged. We've got the holidays coming up. I don't know about you all. I sometimes get the holiday blues because I have family members that are not here with me anymore. You know what I'm saying? I talked to you all about my mom, but unfortunately, you know, there's been a lot of people that's gone, but still trying to find the joy within things, to stay inspired, to stay encouraged, and to keep going. Okay. So that's what I want to share with you all tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in and for all of the incredible feedback. For all of my people that's going to be listening in with me on the different podcasting platforms. I still love to hear what you all have to say. I thoroughly enjoy reading a lot of the messages that I get from people. I mean, y'all, sometimes it makes me emotional just to think, like, I mean, there's people like, I mean, literally that give like real feedback. These are people in like Poland and shit. I'm like, y'all really, I love y'all. Okay. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, you know, and to think I couldn't even get 10 people from the Chicagoland area to listen when I first started 3 years ago. And it's just like to be able to have like people internationally that is just like, I feel you on that. And they're from a completely different part of the world. It is a true blessing. And, you know, even me moving my show to my home, you know, my home studio and doing all these different things, it has opened so many doors and I was afraid to do it. And that's why that quote of the night, it hit me, because I'm just like, think about how many steps you took and be glad in it. So I love y'all so much. Thanks to my amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Fiya Infusions. Okay, they are the ones that help me as I help others. So make sure you all go and check them out. I've got a great show next week. I've got my girl Raina coming on the show. She is, we're going to be talking about mental health within the Black community. And I also have hip hop and R&B artist Joey the God joining me. So I'm super excited about that. I love you all and have a great, prosperous rest of your week and continue to be blessed. And remember to take that step. Okay? Bye.